classes out here. Watch the classes out here.
I mean, yeah, before they get here,
Then the gentleman said,
At this time, students in the light gray hallway may report to the gym with your third period teacher. Once again, students in the light gray hallway may report to the gym with your third period teacher.
I don't think he ever saw me at least. We put trash in this place.
No, actually. Remember Green? Colorado Lane. Honorable mentions. Actually, I don't know. King. Remember King? Sadie Beck. John Kitchens. What's that guy's name? What was that?
I feel like we overestimated how many parents. Oh yeah.
That's just a small section.
Oh
wait.
okay. Oh okay. Hello, my children. She's the babysitter. You're kidding me. No, my children, I get children like bad.
Yeah, it's like
I have a mixed breed. She's motherly, and he's a treasure of the baby. Got my back. Yeah, he's like. We're sitting at a position of resistance. But they are allowed. Not when it's like that's so against my back. No, I can't.
now you know what it feels like.
My back always hurts.
Go in the club. Now you know what I can do to you.
You're 61. My back should not hurt.
Whoa! Is that lore drop? For real?
No? I think that's a compliment.
No, everybody
Her back hurts.
He don't look 61.
Her back hurts at
Good for
18.
He looks like he's in his 40s. Man looks like he's in his 40s.
Her back hurts at 18. My back doesn't hurt at 61. I'm good.
My back hurts.
Pretty much.
Funny
Yep.
joke to make right now.
Good.
From the Vietnam War.
Just live forever. You're gonna live
So
forever.
I'm good. Too much drama.
Never, never, never.
Too much drama. Trying to keep up with you. That aura, bro. Trying to keep up with you. Hmm? Nope.
Everybody off.
Nope. I'll just keep it greasy, yeah.
Not for you guys or anything, but I feel like my part of the ceremony is like the coolest. I don't know. I'm just trying to build confidence to work.
Oh. You just gotta,
That's aura.
you just gotta say it with the deep voice.
I'm yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. I haven't been listening.
How many hallways have they dismissed?
The soldier.
So far, I heard orange,
It
gray.
sound like powerful and solemn at the same
That's not
time.
listening after that. They're still coming in.
I know, but I don't know.
Don't be.
Overthinking it. Right now, it's not on us.
What is it?
Man, sounds really good. I have, I'm sorry. You look commercial. I know
At
better.
this
I've been
time,
taught. The
students
woman's
in the
commercial.
blue
You
hallway
got to
and
interrupt.
fine
Listen.
arts hallway may report to the gym with your third period teacher. Once again, students in the blue hallway and fine arts hallway, please report to the gym with your third period teacher.
I'm like tapping in the beat up.
Man. It's all good. It's all good. We appreciate you.
I'll get
place
you one.
mine. All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Eyeballing the hell out of you right now. Yeah. And we have Tuesday off next week.
Dad, 6-7 Debbie, I'm sorry. Way too aware of all of my facial muscles right now. Like I can feel my ears.
Just like stop eating.
My face is covered in glitter.
Bro, these pants go.
My face is covered in glitter and it's out of break and it's color. Well, I put in glitter and I forgot
Well, that's just your natural state of being.
Well, I forgot to tap my brush on my left eye. So I got glitter all down here. Earlier it was on my lip. Not good. I don't
I just saw my friend.
Who were they trying to fit? Wait,
So you got so much space over here.
the teacher is different with the Keep the names at a normal pace, not super fast.
Oh, there they are. Hey, Gurney. Okay. You see Miss Hannah? You know who Miss Hannah is? To the left of her. Hey, Gert. I tried asking him to join back at the start of the year to get at 7. No.
I'm gonna check something in the script real quick.
What are you checking now? Story. Everything is totally fine.
They don't. They took out Mr. Galbraith.
What?
They took out Mr. Galbraith.
Because I don't, just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't.
Yes, no time to change it.
What?
There's no time to change it now anyway. So this is Story, will you make the begin? You'll begin in just a moment.
Right now?
No.
Just so we're all on the same page, the choir's not doing the song.
That. This is an old one.
Alright.
And do you want to take a picture of this one?
I was just gonna take a picture.
So, okay, songs of hope, prayer, and conviction
Yeah.
have inspired many to
All right,
continue
cool. And I
the
just
good
need
fight.
like before where we're gonna perform. I don't need the entire
Yeah.
script. All right, and then where's the
This is your cue.
the armed forces songs?
The armed forces.
It's after he
Alright, okay.
said, yeah.
Yeah, after he says, stand up for the theme for your branch of your service.
All right, perfect. Got it. All right, cool. That's all I need. Thank you very much.
And wait, tell. I don't know. I almost said sound off. Like, tell the choir to sing really loud because I've been having a hard
We
time
are
hearing
doing
it.
the best we can.
But band is
Instruments
so
louder than-
loud.
That's
I know.
just the way it is.
You always regret though. Sorry. I know. I feel aggressive.
You can only sing so loud when you sing so loud. None of them are on. No. None of them are on.
Sorry. When do I make the announcement?
I'd be like,
So what if it's going to be a minute? So that's why you're just going to say just a moment and then I'm going to double check the Okay, so
Look at how aligned they are. And like there's the same distance between each different row.
Well, we can also talk about it. We're talking about official business.
no, we're not, but it's okay. We need to lock it.
So if they get settled in, go ahead and give 2 minute warning.
Wait, 2 minutes?
Ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony will begin in 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony will be over.
Be loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, our ceremony will begin in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay.
No, my hands are sweating.
No.
What time is it?
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna let them make the final adjustments on this.
Is that still on?
No. I tried to play. I was fumbled a little bit. Can I go check on it?
Who? No.
Italian color guard.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. But be professional about it.
Dr. Picard is giving the word.
Story's checking on everybody now, and I'll begin.
Yeah, everybody's in.
Oh my gosh.
Story made a 2-minute warning, so Story's just checking on everybody real quick, and then.
Okay.
Why does he have flash?
Go time.
Greetings to Dr. Picard, administrators, Mr. Saluzzo, guests, and students. Welcome and thank you for attending the 2025 Kirkwood High School Veterans Day ceremony. It was the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918 when the fighting of World War I ended and became known as Armistice Day. In 1954, President Eisenhower is Veterans Day. This day honors all veterans, alive or deceased, who have fought to preserve the rights and freedoms that we so highly prize. Today, we also take extra care to remember the veterans of the Vietnam War. Welcome home. Today, as we celebrate our veterans, I now ask that everybody rise for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the national anthem and pledge of allegiance until the color guard exits the court. Today's color guard is commanded by Cadet Captain Nora Hernandez, with the state flag carried by Cadet Captain Naya Hernandez, flanked by Cadet Sergeant Caitlin King and Cadet Private Isabel Walsh carrying the rifles.
Battalion! Attention! Present arms!
Thank
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. Americans through the decades have shown their support to our troops in many ways. Through USO programs, entertainers have performed for our troops at home and abroad. Other programs work to keep soldiers in touch with home. The Wounded Warrior Project seeks to assist those soldiers returning home with injuries they received in service to our country. At home or abroad, two themes of a soldier's mindset and duty are traditions and thought of home. Songs of hope, prayer, and conviction have inspired many to continue the good fight.
It is my pleasure as we celebrate and honor veterans on this day to welcome retired First Sergeant Tony Saluzzo, an Army veteran of 23 years, as our guest speaker.
Well, thanks everybody. You asked me a little while ago to speak about veteran stuff to a group of young people, and I like nothing more than talking to young people. So this won't take very long. I know you'd rather do something else than listen to some old guy talk for a few minutes. I've been there before. But I do want to tell you a couple things. First of all, can we get a hand for this group of people out here? These guys are fantastic. So I want to start with just saying, I know some of you want to be a veteran someday. That's great. I know some of these guys are. Some of you folks in the back there already are and everything. If you want to do that with pride and do it with all your might. My advice to you is do it with fun. It happens no matter what you do in life, just have fun doing what you do, because life is just too short not to do that. I want to share just a couple experiences with you about not why I became a veteran. That was way too long. And as I'm a chaplain with the American Legion, I'll talk about that in a minute. They wanted a chaplain to talk for 5 minutes. They gave me a good laugh, but I'll do the best I can. You will meet, whether you decide to join or not. If you don't want to join the military, that's fine. I'm not here to recruit anybody. You will meet some of the finest people that you'll ever meet in the world. And whether you do one hitch or a whole career's worth, you're going to meet people that you're going to be lifelong friends with. I met people way back in 1972 or 3 or 4. Still converse with them today. They're all over the country. So take that with you as you're making your decision what you want to do in life. And you might do that even if you're not doing it on the military side. The other thing is the military gave me my best 6 years of the military. I was 23 years in, and I think that's in the biography that they did for me. 6 of those years were in Vicenza, Italy. Those are the best 6 years of our career. And I say our career because my wife was with me for the whole thing. And Will got me hit 52 in December. And she was as much a member of that as I was. That 6 years we did in Vicenza was awesome. We got to go to Venice almost every weekend for a very minimal amount of money back in the 70s when the lira against the dollar was really good. Not all great, wasn't all good. There was times when I was in Germany, being in the force for about 29 days, not having a shower for a while. And I finally got that squared away. I finally got to eat some fresh eggs after 29 days, and then it rained that day too. So, but it's all good. I'm glad I did it. And then shortly after I retired, way back in '95, from right out here in Fort Campbell, we decided to stay right here. Being from Buffalo, New York, we didn't want to do the snow anymore. So I did that, and I joined the Legion, which is what this uniform represents that I'm wearing right now is the American Legion, with American Legion Post 289 here in town. Got a couple of comrades that are with me over here that have joined. Thank you. And we do a lot of things. I'm not going to talk about everything. But a couple of things we do is we honor veterans by example. Say you know a veteran that's a next door neighbor that say they need a deck or a ramp to be built. We can do that. We've got the expertise in our crews to do that. We've got a designer that can design a ramp. They buy the materials and we put the ramp in for them and we do things like that. We honor veterans by saluting them, by giving them a 21 gun volley at their funeral, fold the flag, present it to the next of kin, play taps, and give them the farewell that they so richly deserve. And we've done that next Wednesday. We're going to do numbers 99 and 100 out of Kentucky West, and it is our honor to do that. I enjoy that as much as I did at 23 years in the Army. There's a lot of other stuff that we do. I'm sure I'm missing something. We got a women's group that does awesome stuff with us and everything. Miss Beverly and Miss Lisa are a big part of that, and we do things like that. Now I'm not sure if I wanted to talk about much else. Like I said, I wanted to talk about the highlights there. I hate to ask this, but anybody want to ask me a question? I know it's not a Q&A, but that's okay. Good. Beverly, come on. Yes. I'm sorry.
How do we still support national defense? One of the things we do as a post, we have an amateur radio club. This includes GRMS operators and ham radio operators. Most of us are part of the Montgomery County Amateur Radio Emergency Service, also known as ARES. We also have members that are part of the CATS Club, which is another radio. But we support national defense because we supply emergency communications when the cell phones are down, when there's disasters that the EMS cannot handle. We just had a drill and we simulated something happened.
My time is up. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'd be remiss if I didn't close you with this remark. I appreciate you listening to me, not throwing stuff at me. And again, I'd be even more remiss if I didn't wish the football team good luck tonight in their game. Thank you very much, and God bless America.
Mr. Saluza, thank you for coming out here today to give us your words of wisdom. We invite you to stand with us as we have something for you as thanks. Now, as we continue this tradition, I'm once again pleased to acknowledge and celebrate our veterans here at Kirkwood High School. We would like to thank and honor you for your service in the armed forces and continued service to this country through the education and support of our youth here at Kirkwood. As I call your name, please rise and be acknowledged. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. In the Army, Catherine Lawson, Clarence Johnson, Chris Montjoy, Candy Favorite, Amanda Santos, Robert Pickett, Brian Jaloma, Willie Hall, David Son, Daryl Taylor, Rick Yager, Regina Lauk, Misty Kuntz, Christine Warstall, Jason Leverton, Joshua Moon, Matt Wolverton, Marquetta Brooks. In the Air Force, Marcus Redmond. Please give a round of applause for our recognized veterans. To all of you in the audience, if you are of prior service or actively serving, or if you have a parent, spouse, or sibling in the military, will you please stand and be recognized as we play the theme for the branch of your service.
When a soldier goes to war and returns home after experiencing combat firsthand, they are a different person, a changed man or woman with changed perspectives. One thing that doesn't change, and for many grows even stronger, is respect for the United States and its principles, the freedom that we as Americans get to experience. We are strongest united, and even in the face of adversity, we will not forget anyone lost. That is something we should always remember. As we dim the lights, I ask that you direct your attention to the table in the center. Please remain seated and silent as we conduct the Prisoners of War and Missing in Action ceremony. This ceremony, rich with military tradition, honors the men and women of our armed forces who have been lost and classified as prisoners of war or missing in action, all in defense of our nation and our freedoms. This table is set for all prisoners of war and those missing in action from all wars. They are not with us today. Their chairs are empty. Remember their absence. The table set for one is small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner alone against their oppressors. Remember. The table is round, symbolizing our everlasting concern. Remember. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. Remember. The candle, presented by Cadet Private Emily Yee, symbolizes our everlasting hope as we await their return, a light in our hearts to illuminate their way home. Remember. The vase, presented by Cadet Private Christina Crowder, has a yellow ribbon tied around it, symbolizing the yellow ribbon worn by thousands who demand with unyielding determination a proper accounting of our comrades who are not with us today. Remember. A single rose, presented by Cadet Private Lillian Parker, reminds us of their families and loved ones and the sacrifice of blood for this nation's freedom. Remember. A slice of lemon, presented by Cadet Captain Unique Turner, reminds us of their bitter fate. Remember. The salt, presented by Cadet Sergeant Nathaniel Edu, reminds us of the tears of their families. Remember. The glass, presented by Cadet Captain Liam Keaton, is inverted, symbolizing their inability to toast with us today. Remember. Their chairs are empty because they are not here. Remember. Let us remember their sacrifices and pray that all of our comrades will soon be back within our ranks. May God forever watch over them and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you rise as Taps is played in remembrance of our prisoners of war and those missing in action.
Battalion, attention! Present arms!
Before we end this program, we'd like to thank the parents, veterans, administration, faculty and staff, band, choir, JRTC, and students for making this Veterans Day program possible. If you know a present or former service member, thank them for helping keep America safe. Anyone who has family members who are currently in the military, please know that as conflicts and deployments continue, the thoughts and prayers of Kirkwood High School are with you.
Thank you, students and teachers and guests, for your time, attention, and respect today during our annual Veterans Assembly. Thank you to our band, choir, and JRTC programs for reminding us of the sacrifice of our veterans. At this time, we're going to begin our dismissal process, so if you would just wait patiently for directions, we'll get everybody out here, out of the gym as quickly as possible. At this time, students that are seated in the senior section,
if you would go ahead and make your way back to third period. Once again, just students in the senior section, students in the center, just wait. So students in the senior section may go back to third period.
Logan, can you hold this real quick? Is it over? Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Okay, this time, students in the sophomore section, you may report back to your third period with your teacher.
Really?
Students
That
in
was
the
an hour?
sophomore section, not in the center section.
Doesn't feel like an hour.
Students in the sophomore section, please report back
Look at all
to
these
third
kiddies
period.
going home to their classes. I'm about to break this railing. Start doing this.